I cultivated about 30 rows last night. These 30 rows right here, we can make a lot of corn off of this right here. Now from the light spot that you see that wasn't cultivated up, there's about 25 more rows that need a lot of coming up before they'll ever be any good. But we can make a crop of corn off of these little 30 rows right here. There's a lot of corn out there. But this is what I wanted to show you. You see the size of this. And then you come over, and he just come up a day or two ago. Same thing with the other side of the plant. He just come up a day or two ago. All right. And this is why I quit cultivating, because I was afraid I was going to push a clod over on some of these plants. Here's one. Guarantee you he just came up a couple days ago. Guarantee you he just came up a couple days ago. And then look at the size of that. And then here's another totally spot that was empty. Came up. That's grass. Don't see nothing in here. But then there's one that came up when it had moisture. And there's one that just came up a couple days ago again. So it's filling in the gaps. And here's a perfect example of why I quit cultivating yesterday. See that one? He's okay. He would have made it through. But I sure was pushing on him hard. Matter of fact, we'll give him some room for the next time I come through. But there's two right here coming up. And that clod was on that one. And lo and behold, there's one right there. So the problem we're going to have is that nut grass right there. It's going to be in between. All right, here's a whole 10-foot section that was missing corn, just a whole big section. And I'll point it out. Corn. Nut grass. Corn. So me and the boys may have to have us what I call a hand cultivating party. We may have to hoe this some, and it's okay. It's gonna fill in the gaps here. It may be a little up and down for a while, but by the time it all tassels out, we'll be good to go. So I'm tickled with it. The red sections, hopefully they will fill in the same. We'll see. I don't know if they will, but like I said, it may be more than 30 rows. It may be 40. It's about half of what I planted, to be honest with you. There's plenty of corn out here to make a lot of corn. What type of watermelon am I planting? I have no idea. Well, why are you planting it? Well, it was good last year. I think this is from some long striped watermelon here. It was just spit out and put in a bag, and there it goes in the planter. One of the fellas at church, I gave him a couple watermelons, and he was so kind to save his seed. And I don't know whether it was stripe or green, doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter to us. We just want watermelons. And don't let that thing fall over. Got some right here. Well, I just cut that bag all messed up. Now, depending on how this watermelon runs out, is depending on how much cantaloupe I plant. Let's see, what was I saying? We'll see how, that's a pretty good long row, this first one. That's going to be, so I may go down and halfway back and then go down, or do the other half in these cantaloupes. But here we go. Let's run it out. And remember, guys, it doesn't really matter about a row. I'm not worried about a row, because what we're going to do is once they come up and I see where they come up at, you know, we're going to put some rolling cultivators to them and cultivate them a few times. They're just like they're like the sweet potatoes. I won't be able to cultivate them that many times. But what we'll do is once I can't cultivate them no more, we're going to plow. We're going to plow around them. Each row is going to get about 3 or 4 plow whisks plowed around it. And then hopefully they'll grow good enough where they'll cover everything up. So we're going to run this down through here. Two rolls of watermelons, guys, and we'll have 1 short roll of cantaloupe. It'll be on the end. 2 pretty good long rolls too. Roll of cantaloupe. I wanted to mention somewhere out in here, I've been trying to get Ellie to come over with his metal detector. My 15/16 coveted ratchet wrench that I put feet on and off with is somewhere in the dirt. And I was hoping I would find it yesterday when I cut this up. No such luck. But all right, so roll of cantaloupe. And hey, I don't know, guys, if it hurts having watermelon and cantaloupe close together. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it won't. This is a little bit harder to push because it had some grass in here. But it's still, I mean, compared, it's still pretty easy. Don't get me wrong. Oh, a golf ball. I guess that's gonna be, I'm out of breath. I guess that'll be the end of this video. Hope y'all been enjoying them. I don't know that I enjoyed making this one so much. I had to do a lot of walking. It got me out of breath. Let's see, depends on what the weather is. We got to do some work on the chisel plow a little bit, get that back together, and just hopefully this small corn will get on up in size where I can see it, and I won't cultivate over top of it, and it'll all fill out. And it's got fertilizer in there, so it's ready to go. We'll have to think about putting nitrogen on it in the next couple of weeks. But thank y'all. Hope y'all have a good day, a good week. God bless you. God loves you. We'll see you.